The freak is supplying the whole damn commune at the park, and yet he still can't get any action. What a loser. What's wrong with me? I can't get no girl with action. Maybe I'll ask the freak for some tips when I get back to the park. He has to fight the chicks off. Of course, he's also their dealer.
Uh-oh. Running low on supplies. Better check with the freak at the park. Man, the freak was right on. Chicks dig the park. Gotta be the mushrooms.
I hate going to the park lately. The freak is always there. He really creeps me out. Man, this is the way to live. Sleeping in the park, living out the land, taking only what you need, giving what you can. Oh, who am I kidding? God, I want a pizza, and I don't mean that soy cheese crap.
If you ask me, everyone down to the park is a freak. I hear there's a guy called the Freak down at the park who can get me what I want. Steroids.
Ugh, who would want to live in the park with an indigent hippie man known as the Freak? Me, that's who! When I walked by the park earlier, I heard the girls giggling about the Freak. Wonder how freaky he really is.
If I see that freak down at the park, I'm gonna make him cut his hair and get a real job. Hey, that'd make a great country song. That freak at the park should be put away for good.
I wonder where the freak went. Probably up on the hill doing his mountaintop hermit routine. Weirdo.
The freak promised me some of the primo stuff if I visit him on the hill later on. He's kind of creepy, but I do love his fine Colombian.
Look! Up on the hill! It's a cop! It's a narc! Oh, it's just a freak again. That dude ain't right.
If this bongwater guy thinks he can buy my loyalty by handing out free samples of his homebrewed mind-altering substance on Ashbury Street, then he's right. It's all about the buzz, man.
Revelade. Bongwater. Ashbury Street, here I come. Coyote Bongwater's handing out Revelade at the apartment building on Ashbury Street? What am I waiting for? Mama's working up a powerful thirst.
Gotta get over to Ashbury Street before they run out of Revelade.
Ashbury Street apartments, full of perverts, druggies, worthless degenerates. We ought to tear down the whole damn block. Yeah, that'd show 'em. A hippie be-in at the Ashbury Street apartments? Well, that can only mean one thing. A disgusting orgy of free love and freer minds. I better get over there before it ends.
I wonder if Prudence is still out at the park. Man, she makes my head swim. Even when I'm not stoned. Our commune at the park just got a lot foxier now that Prudence is there.
I want to head down to the park. But if I do, I just know that Prudence chick's gonna try to unsnap my 501s again. May as well get it over with. The park is full of happening dudes, so why is Prudence always after me? Give a brother a break, man!
That Prudence thinks she owns the park now that she's Bongwater's old lady. Bitch! I hope Prudence isn't at the park again. If I weren't a pacifist, I'd kick her stuck-up rich girl ass!
Guess I better take it easy on those hippies at the park. Last thing I need is Prudence Kane's rich publisher daddy calling up the chief and chewing my ass out. Now that Prudence Kane lives in the park, all of a sudden it's off limits? Who runs this town? The mayor or her parents?
I'd be ashamed of Prudence Kane if she were my daughter, giving up a house in Sausage Lido for the park. Her parents must be livid. Prudence Kane was such a respectable young Berkeley co-ed until she joined those hippies in the park. By now, they've probably got her hooked on pots.
I wonder what Prudence wants us all at the stage for. I hope it's not another tantric practice session. My hamstrings can't take much more of that shit. Another pep talk from Prudence at the stage. I gotta admit, that girl's got a real commitment to the cause. And a serious rack.
Prudence Kane snaps her fingers and we're all supposed to come running to hear her big announcement? Coyote Bongwater needs to get his head together. His old lady is a serious drag. Prudence Kane isn't nearly good enough for Coyote Bongwater. She's nothing but a bourgeois dilettante. If she gets up on that stage, I might just rip her stuck-up Gurista hair out. Bitch!
Don't want to miss Prudence Kane's big announcement at the stage. Man, that Coyote Bongwater's one lucky dog. Gotta get over to the stage before I miss Prudence's big announcement. Maybe she's gonna give out more Revelade. Man, that stuff is far freaking out.
Soon the Revelade trucks are gonna reach the fort, And Coyote Bongwater's gonna turn this whole town into one big happy commune.
Decisions. Should I check out those reports of suspicious activity in the underpass near the fort, or hassle some more hippies? Damn it, man. When do I get to beat people up? Somebody ought to tear down that old fort by the bridge. Place has got more ways in than a roach motel. Probably crawling with criminal activity. God, I want to kick some ass.
That Bongwater needs to work on his tan. It's like he spends most of his days underground or something. Man, these hands are getting clumsy. The chicks say Bongwater lives inside the old fort, but you never see him up on the hill. Weird. What is he, a Morlock?
A good villain always has an underground lair. On a totally unrelated subject, I wonder where Coyote Bongwater's living these days. Could have sworn I heard Bongwater chanting in the underpass under the hill. I gotta lay off the cheese puffs.
A personal session of spiritual and physical healing with the groovy Bongwater himself. It's like winning the karmic lottery. Now if I can just find the secret entrance to his inner sanctum, I can finally get my chakras adjusted, if you know what I mean. Who puts a church of enlightenment underground? It's like meditating in the underworld. Bongwater ought to spruce the place up a little. A lava lamp, a couple of beanbags would make a huge difference.
Little discipline never hurt anyone. Hey, I spent 5 years in the army and it gave me courage and character. And the clap. But it was worth it.
What were they thinking? Attacking hippies in broad daylight. Any idiot knows you've got to do that stuff at night if you want to get away with it.
Malletmeister. What a stupid name. He's gonna be sorry he ever tried to wail on us.
That snitch is like so brave. If I tried to stand up to the cops, I'd probably end up strip searched.
Justice? Ha! What's that got to do with the law? Ooh, baby, that was heavy.
That punch must have been spiked. I can't believe I gave the boss a lap dance at the office party. Why didn't anyone stop me? And more importantly, how do I know what a lap dance is?
I hate walking home through South Hashbury. All those hippie chicks dancing in the most provocative fashion. It's disgusting. Oh, yes. Absolutely disgusting. Oh.
Those hippies dancing in South Hashbury are disgusting. How dare they be younger and have better figures than I do? They can't match my oral skills, though.
Hashbury South is where the party's at, man. Sex, dancing, drugs, dancing, rock and roll, and more dancing. Yeah, actually, the dance to everything else ratio's a little high for my taste.
Free love dancing is so groovy, and the perfect way to let loose and lose my inhibitions. Too bad the best scene's in South Hashbury. Maybe if I smoke a little more, the White Rabbit will take me there.
Keep running, man. The Hanoi Hilton's got nothing on Hashbury.
Seems to me that an AWOL hippie like Clayton Cartwell Jr. would think to hide somewhere north of Coit Tower. But I'm not a hippie. What do I know? Thought paid for by friends of Clayton Cartwell Jr.
Oh, dare those hippies refuse to be drafted. If they're not willing to go die young in a foreign country that poses no threat whatsoever to the United States, then what good are they?
Oh, would those hippies just stop dodging the draft already?
Boo-hoo-hoo. I don't want to get sent against my will to die senselessly fighting little foreigners who don't want me in their country.
I mean, I don't want to get up and go to work on Monday, but you don't see me bitching about it.
Who'd want to go to war just to line the pockets of the military-industrial complex, man? Clayton's my hero. Sticking it to the man. Good thing he's holed up north of Coit Tower. Fuzz never go up there.
Coit Tower sure doesn't look that far away. Maybe I'll sneak up tonight and take Clayton some food. Brothers of the Revolution's got to stick together. And the bastard owes me $5.
Lucky the Fuzz haven't looked north of Coit Tower lately. Clayton sure did pick a handy hiding spot. That place is worse than Oakland. Those guys north of Coit Tower deserve a medal. Dodging the draft isn't easy, man. Not to mention, if you call 911 from there, the paramedics give you a 4-hour appointment window.
Oh, I can't believe there are KGB agents hiding out on the Rock. That's our secret military installation.
What? The mysterious Soviet camp on the Rock was a group of KGB agents? Those guys never cease to surprise me.
The Rock would be a great place for a secret subterranean lair if I was a balding, middle-aged supervillain. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I wonder what Beth meant when she referred to her gardener as the Rock. Probably a masonry thing.
As soon as those KGB agents get off the Rock, I'll let Wolfman know the coast is clear.
We should so have a love-in on the Rock. I hear that place is haunted, and there's no aphrodisiac like blinding terror.
The Rock is such a boring name. I would have called it, the Big Rock. Yeah, baby, solid.
No one will ever be knowing that I am having secret warehouses at Ginsburg Heights and Hashberry. I am being so clever.